Yo, what is up you guys? My name is Lego Lady Gamer and welcome back here guys to of course another Call of Duty World War II video. Now what I'm going to be showing you guys today is the best class setup for the PPSH to get yourself a guaranteed V2 rocket. So if you guys haven't dropped a V2 rocket yet, this class setup that I'm about to show you guys in this video will definitely help you towards your V2 rocket. But anyway guys, if you do enjoy the video, drop a like boys, that would really help me out. Also subscribe if you guys are new. We're on a road to 500 subscribers, so if you guys could smack that subscribe button, that would really help me out. And also if you did subscribe, make sure you turn on those post notifications so you guys never miss a future video, whether it be a class setup, a V2 rocket gameplay, or even a live stream. Make sure you hit that bell icon next to my subscribe button and also comment hashtag notification squad. But anyway guys, so let's go ahead and get straight on into today's video. So first of all guys, the gameplay that you are seeing in the background is actually my highest gun streak so far in World War II. I ended up going on a 41 streak, playing some domination on Flag Tower, and I believe my end score was about 54 or something like that. I think I did drop about 50 kills. I'm not too sure about that, but anyway, it's actually unusual for me to play domination because you guys are always used to me playing TDM. That's what I usually like playing because in TDM you tend to find those newbier lobbies, but I decided to hop into some domination one night and I actually dropped this gameplay, and I was in actually a pretty good lobby, so it was pretty easy to actually get this gameplay right here. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and talk about the class setup that I have here. This is definitely going to be a very balanced and still a very powerful class setup to use, and the attachments I'm about to show you all is definitely going to maximize the full potential of this weapon, and will definitely drop you your first V2 rocket. Or if you already dropped a V2 rocket, maybe you can actually drop another one, and if you're struggling to get another one, then this class setup will definitely help you out. But anyway guys, I'll show a picture up on screen right now. Like I said, we're using the PPSH, but first and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about the division I'm using, and that is going to be Airborne. Now honestly, Airborne is the best when you're using any SMG, mostly because Airborne is the most mobile out of all the 4 divisions. You get to sprint faster, you get to climb over obstacles faster, and of course you have that big advantage of having the silencer. And the silencer honestly in this game is definitely very beneficial, especially if you're going for your V2 rocket. You want to stay hidden, you want to stay stealthy, you know, get off of the enemy lines, and it definitely does help you out to be more inconspicuous, allows you to flank around their spawns. So silencer is definitely a very big advantage to have here, and that's why I'm using the Airborne division. Of course, like I said guys, the weapon that we're using is obviously the PPSH-41, and specifically we're using the Snake. Now this is the epic variant of this weapon, but any variant will do really for this class setup. It really doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure variants in this game don't really have an effect on the weapon too much, like it did in Infinite Warfare where you actually had perks for your variants. I'm pretty sure it's just a cosmetic kind of look, and especially I like the Snake because it changes the iron sights from a stale straight line. It actually changes it to a nice circle. It's just a little bit better in my opinion. It just allows you to be more meticulous with your shots and a lot more precise. That's why I like using the Snake. But like I said guys, any variant will do. Even if you don't have a variant for the PPSH, this class setup will still work out. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and get straight on into the attachments I'm using here with the PPSH. I'm using 2 attachments here. I'm using first of all Extended Mags. Now Extended Mags is really good because obviously you have more ammunition in a clip, and also I've seen in this game a lot of times when you kill somebody, just immediately after that somebody just pops out and kills you while you're reloading. And guys, to be honest, I do this every single time. Like once I get a kill, I just instantly reload. It's really a bad habit, and to prevent me from doing that, a lot of times I like to use Extended Mags because that pretty much restricts me and just, you know, waiting until I have like 10 ammunition and then I can reload, so I don't have to constantly reload after each kill. And also Extended Mags is also very good, especially if you're playing like a try-hard lobby and stuff like that. It definitely helps you have more ammo, and it allows you to be a lot more quicker, and also it allows you to drop more enemies at one time. That's why I like using Extended Mags with this class setup, definitely with the PPSH. And one thing that I really like about the PPSH, it does have 35 ammunition when you don't have Extended Mags, but when you have Extended Mags, I believe you get about 50 or so, and it's definitely very beneficial for you to actually ensure that you win more gunfights. So that's why I like using Extended Mags here. The next attachment we're using guys, this was definitely the attachment that's going to make this weapon extremely overpowered, and that is Rapid Fire. Now I've seen and experimented with a lot of weapons using Rapid Fire, and the best in my opinion to use Rapid Fire is the PPSH, and the PPSH actually does have a high fire rate already, but adding Rapid Fire, man, it just allows you to absolutely rip enemies. I mean, it's absolutely crazy how fast you can drop enemies here. Now of course the only slight disadvantage that we have here when we're using Rapid Fire is we don't get to attach grip, which is a-okay because honestly if you can control the PPSH recoil, it's not really too hard to learn the recoil pattern for this weapon. Then you're definitely going to be a very good player here when you're using Rapid rapid fire. But like I said, another good thing that you can do, and you guys will see here in the gameplay that most of the times I do have the silencer on, and I don't know what it is, but I guess like the silencer kind of reduced the recoil just a little bit. I don't know if that's just like a weird effect or something like that, but in really any Call of Duty, I feel like the suppressor just slightly reduced the recoil just a little bit, so you're not really gonna have too much of a problem when you're not using grip with this class setup. But I definitely recommend that you guys use rapid fire. Ever since I've unlocked rapid fire with the PPSH, I never put it off. It's definitely a very dominant attachment to use with this gun. So now that we have the attachments out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into the basic training. And what you guys want to be running for this is Forage. Now Forage is basically like Scavenger. It allows you to resupply ammunition from dead bodies. It's pretty self-explanatory, but the reason why we're using this here is because, of course, if you're going for a V2 rocket, you don't want to be picking up other weapons on the ground, especially if you want to have a more stealthy approach and you actually want to use your silencer with the weapon. Then I definitely recommend that you guys use Forage, because trust me, 9 out of 10 times when I pick up a weapon from the ground, it's usually just an assault rifle. And of course you guys know that in an assault rifle you cannot actually attach the suppressor. That's why I like using Forage, so I can always use my PPSH class setup right here with extended mags and rapid fire, and I don't have to worry about picking up another weapon. That's why I want you guys to use Forage. Now of course there are other basic training perks that are good as well, like Hustle and Primed, but like I said guys, if you're going for a V2 rocket and you actually want to continue to use this class setup right here, you have to use Forage, because that's definitely going to help you out to get on your V2 streak and continue to use your class setup. So that's why I use Forage here. And for the secondary, you can use whatever you want. I mean, it's pretty personal. You can just do whatever. I have the Holtz Pistola, which is basically the epic variant of the machine pistol, and then for my lethal, I'm using the Bouncing Betty. And honestly, you can also use a Sticky Nade. Whatever suits your playstyle, you can do that, guys. It really doesn't matter here with the secondary and also the lethal that I have here. So that's the class setup, guys. This class setup right here is just absolutely dominant. It's crazy. You guys will see here in the gameplay, I actually have 2 V2 rockets because I did have to split some of the clips here in the gameplays, because some parts are just not really, entertaining. I really just want to keep it to where I get actually kills and just keep it like that, and I don't really want you guys to see where I play really passive and, where I ensure that I get the V2 rocket. That's why I have some clips just cut out here from the video, but I think you guys will still find these gameplays very enjoyable. And I do drop 2 V2 rockets here. I have one on flag towers, like I said, when I go 50-4, and then I have another one and I clutched it up really big at the end. I believe it was like 198 points from the other team, and I actually got a double kill to clutch up the V2 rocket. But you guys can see this class setup definitely has a lot of potential. It's probably my favorite class setup when I'm just try-harding and I just want to be a sweaty, try-hard basically. I love using this class setup, and mainly it's good for domination, also hardpoint. You can use this class setup also in TDM. It's just I like playing domination now a bit more. I know a lot of you guys don't really like domination because it's only 50 points per kill, but I kind of like it because I'm not really worrying too much about constant artillery strikes, constant recon aircrafts, and all that kind of stuff. In TDM, of course, you don't really have that because the score limit is only to 75 points. With domination, it does take a while to get a UAV. I believe it takes about 10 kills if you're not playing the objective to actually get a recon aircraft, and I believe in the first gameplay that you guys were seeing, I only got about 4 recon aircrafts, which is a little bit weak. But honestly, man, you don't really need a recon aircraft too much in domination because, like I said, not a lot of people are actually going to call it in. But there we go, guys. That is the class setup for the PPSH-41, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you guys end up using this class setup, tell me in the comment section down below how it worked out for you guys. If you actually managed to drop your first V2 rocket, I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. And if you have any suggestions whatsoever, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below, whether it be an attachment or just a basic training, anything, guys. I'm really just looking for feedback on this video, so if you guys have any, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys did find this video very enjoyable. If you guys want to see more class setups and stuff like that, make sure you guys smash that like button. Like I said, subscribe if you guys are new. We're getting really close to 500 subscribers. That would be awesome if we could hit that next month. And also tap that bell icon so you guys can never miss out on a new video that I do. And also make sure you tune into my live streams as well. Usually I like to live streams on the weekends and on Fridays and Saturdays. That's usually where I like to live stream. Make sure you guys go ahead and say hi to me there, and also follow me on Twitter, guys, as well, if you guys want to stay updated. Anyway, guys, hopefully you all have a good day. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you all next time. God bless this nation. Peace out, guys. Peace.